Alright, check this out. So, I had been putting off getting a toolbox for a pretty long time. I was just storing everything in boxes, which was pretty unorganized, but it was good for the move cross country because I didn't want to invest in something and then have to throw it away. So anyways, I watched a couple of videos and a lot of people were doing this, so I want to show you my mobile tool set right now. Alright, so this is the first thing that I've got going on. About 20 inches wide, foot and a half tall, 9 inches deep, lockable. Got a handle so you can carry it. It's pretty heavy though. Probably weighs 60 pounds right now, full of tools. And I picked up these guys at the dollar store today, only $1. They're flat so they don't roll. And I've got all my little bits, adapters, my small wrenches, like really tiny ones, like sometimes they're 5mm, even less, and my very small screwdrivers, and they're all clear containers so you can see exactly what's in there. And then they just lay flat. Here's my English sockets. And here's some metric ones. I've got some really big ones in here, like 22mm. There's a 32mm, 29. I got a special tool in there. And then I've got my cleaning brushes for brake jobs and whatnot. And I've got my vice grips here, 3 pairs. I'm probably going to upgrade those soon because they're not too great. Just a little container for bolts, fits nicely there. Got my bungee cord, which is great for holding calipers up. My clamps, my C-clamps, and my little C-clamps, and these guys here. A couple of bungee cords. And so what's nice is when you close this, the drawers don't open. So I'll have this part towards the side of my car when I'm driving. And like I said, this is my mobile toolbox, so it's pretty much going to go with me everywhere I go. And then in here, I've got all my metric wrenches, standard or English wrenches, and then my dikes right here. This is a really good pair of dikes. Works super well. And then little clip tool for taking off bumpers and plastic clips and whatnot. Spring-loaded pliers. Then I've got my wire strippers right there. Another good pair of pliers. They just work really well. Second drawer, all my bigger screwdrivers. This guy's been really handy. This is actually a flat roofing tool, a rubber roofing tool. I guess you could call it a low profile tape measure. My Fat Maxes would not fit in here. I'd have to take off the clip. And then I've got my Allen wrenches, a couple of punches, super handy, knocking things out. Just hammer on that end. Got some weather stripping, some brake lube, electrical tape, and my teen coilover wrenches. And then another Allen key set. And then over here, I've got these, my ratchet wrenches. Oh, I love these things. These things are a lifesaver. And then my hex bit set, that's all metric. Goes up from, what do I got on here? 4mm all the way up to 10. So those are really handy. 3/8 breaker bar. Got my 1/2 inch breaker bar and my little 3/8 breaker bar. This thing is really great. I love this tool. This is a Craftsman. I think Tiger gave this one to me. And then I've got a ton of really long extensions. 3/8 extension. Looks about a foot long. And then look at this guy. Tiny little one. 1/4 inch. And this one's really cool too. This actually has some give to it. I don't know if you can see it, but you can actually bend it. And that can help you get around some corners. But I'll have to buy one in 3/8. This one's only a quarter, so not that great, but. And then some other extensions, and then over here, this is my main set that I picked up from Walmart a long time ago. It's actually really, really handy. It doesn't look like it has too many, but this set has really helped me over the years, and I'm really surprised that I haven't needed additional tools, such as deeper sockets and whatnot. But it's really great. 1/2-inch drive Stanley. I don't know where my Stanley 3/8 wrench, but Tiger gave me this one. He marked it. This thing's been great. I mean, it's got to be 30 years old. It's kind of on its last leg though, so I'm probably going to upgrade that. All my adapters, really nice set. I'm kind of disappointed because I haven't used this one as much as I thought I would. And then this little guy, nice little trick, you can wrap it in electrical tape so that it gives it some stability and it's not so loose, and that'll help you get around some corners. A little flashlight, a couple adapters. This is anti-seize, or excuse me, thread locker, but it's not the permanent one, so it's easier to get them off if you have to. That's the blue one. The red one is the pretty much permanent one. And then I've got all my little guys here, and my deeps, and it actually goes up all the way to 19mm, believe it or not. You know, the 1/2-inch drives, they only go up to 17, which is a little disappointing. I kind of wish that it went up to 19 on this, but no big deal. I have a separate 19mm that's actually attached to a breaker bar, so I use it for taking off lug nuts. And then over here is liquids and cleanup, and that's the mobile tool stack, if you will.